Good evening, everyone. This is Pradeep Mal, Ambassador of Change from GETI, the Global Education and Training Institute of Lucknow. We are the premier institution in all of India for training teachers and principals. And we have many in-service and pre-service programs. For more information on this, please go to 740-840-1000. Right now, you're on our disruptive education platform. And on this platform, we have met with and interacted with more than 1,400 uh, educators from India and all over the world. And this platform has been provided to us by our mentor, Dr. Sunita Gandhi, to whom we are extremely grateful. This evening, we have for you Mrs. Sonesh Bhardwaj. She is a global motivational speaker, master trainer, and life coach from Bangalore, Karnataka. Um, she has over 15 years of experience in the services industry, heading various portfolios under sales and marketing, operations, training. So, a very varied area. Being a fine tuned business and life skill coach, she has coached and mentored more than 10,000 various entrepreneurs, established businesses, startups, owners across the global market in upscaling and in enhancing their team performance and hence scale up their business with her. She is a global motivational speaker, director of IDYM Foundation Karnataka, keynote speaker, certified sales and soft skills leadership, behavior, TTT master trainer, life and business coach, youth mentor and woman catalyst on various coaching platforms, being a high enthusiastic speaker at various national and international levels for women entrepreneurs, youth summits, business leadership, startup ideation, and life coaching. She has impacted and coached more than 10 lakh individuals and corporate leaders and still counting through her various engagements. She is a unique leader, change maker, a truly passionate soul who believes in balancing all the spheres of life through work life balance and transforming divine best creation humans. She has trained teams in various capacities, right from classroom to various seminar gatherings on various modules or requirements. She has designed systems, strategies, training modules for various departments and helped organizations to reach a solution oriented approach for achieving various goals. Team handling, leadership, motivation, communication, conflict management, performance enhancement are few of her key skills that she works on. And during her entire tenure, she has widely covered various industries like telecom, advertising, events, automobiles, real estate, F&B, retail, pharmacy, education, banking, solid services, apparel, fashion, lifestyle, life skills, etc. She's been awarded several times. She got the Outstanding Trained Graduate Teacher by IESA from Bangkok, Thailand, awarded the Global Achievers Award, got awarded by World Peace Award 2021 at the World Summit, then got awarded as Best Woman Icon of the Year 2021 by Global Excellence Awards, and so on. A lot of awards she has got. She is also featured on Allatra India TV for her work in dynamic leadership, and she's been Best Manager of the Year Award, Best Excellence Award in Youth Placement, and so on. Her areas of expertise include training in campus to corporate, induction training, business coaching, etc., that I mentioned earlier, and also in email etiquette, advanced grammar and accent neutralization, refresher business communications, V&A, call coaching, and executive coaching, V&A communications. She also likes singing, painting, dancing, and traveling. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us this evening. And over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much, first of all, Pradeep sir, for such a lovely and wonderful, enthusiastic introduction. And first of all, warm good evening, good morning, good evening to everybody who is listening me on this global platform across the globe. So, as first of all, I also would love to my sincere pay my sincere grateful thanks to Gati for providing me such a lovely platform, and on this Sunday evening to share my thoughts on very very powerful theme. So no doubt today the theme which we have chosen, I felt like it's very close to my heart, and I felt this is something which we all need to just get to the right way, because somewhere I feel we all have potential, we all have capacities, but somewhere we are failing to understand our real potential, that what we are supposed to get into. So that's what today I bring on this particular theme to all of you, to understand more deeper side of you. And especially if you're a woman who is into entrepreneurship role, who is into working role, who is even into a mother role, you have a vast portfolio to handle. So as my theme says today, that why women need to be more balanced and financially independent. I'm sure most of you must be thinking that financially independence is something which is a choice. But let me tell you, today it is no more a choice, it is a necessity. And especially when it comes to a woman, I do feel that we are extremely blessed by this God's creation. First of all, being a woman, because as a woman, you play a vital role in each and every sphere of life. Whether you are a mother, you are a daughter, you are, I would say, a wife, or you are in any role, working, non working, does not matter. All it matters is, do you understand who you are? What are your capabilities? What is your real potential? And this is where somewhere today I'm going to throw light what I explore about myself, and where I feel today that it is so important for a lady to get balanced in all the areas of life. Very very powerful way. And then only we can say we are empowering so called the divine soul on this planet called women. So here I bring, first of all, I would love to talk about what is called financial independence, and how a financial independence of a woman can really, really change the most, I would say, economic dynamics of a country. And by defining somebody more financially independent, I think we do justice in the upcoming growth segment of the country. First, if you're a woman who is financially independent, let me tell you the first point which you can do justice is, you can take care no matter what which role you are into. If you are a married woman, even if you are a single woman, during your emergency crisis, you can really take care of yourself. See, today we all are getting badly hit by corona, not for a month or two. I think it's good 2 years journey. We all are struggling. But some of us, we have strived the journey really, really well. All I'm saying is we can't predict, because this is life. All you need to understand is you have to ensure that somewhere you're secured on your financial grounds, so that if there is any such kind of emergency arises, you can really take care of your family members. You can contribute, for example, your spouse, rather than putting every single burden on a single person. I think it's much balanced way if you're also working hand, who can really support your spouse in the most powerful way. I think you do justice. So first thing, if you're financially independent, you can take care of your emergency situations really, really well. And you need not to worry about that how to go about it, what I should do. Because I do feel when you have a financial pressure and you feel helpless, you are almost broke. Mentally, you are broke. And when you are mentally not stable, definitely that reflects on your outer beauty. Second thing, as we all know, today the rising demand, the kind of living style we all want to have, it is highly essential that we need to have financial independence. So, if you're a working lady, or if you're running some sort of business, or even in any way you have some sort of income, you can really take care of your family, and you can have a better living standards with your family, whether it is giving a better life to your kids, whether it is balancing the act of both husband and wife, or supporting the family in the most upcoming financial period. Third thing, which I feel, as a woman, if you're financially independent, you feel responsible and your morale will be boosted up, which is highly important. Because I feel, as a woman, somewhere we sacrifice this thing, and especially for married women, I want to tell you that being a married woman, you should not think in your brain that you have to give up your corporate career or a working career or you can't do anything. I feel 70 to 80% females, they give up their career after marriage just because they feel now they cannot sustain and they have other responsibilities. Let me tell you, you have to do justice to every responsibility, but becoming financially independent is also your responsibility. And I do feel you can really do justice to this just by managing certain things in your life in a right manner. Because I feel when you have a working culture in place, or you are even run a very small, because I have seen so many my women entrepreneurs whom I coach, and they started a very very small businesses right from their home. And I always tell them, don't think that you need a big capital to start your business, or you need 100 people to start your business. Start from somewhere alone, and then you see the journey. It is going to be wonderful. And slowly, when they started taking this responsibility, today they feel more boosted up. Today they feel they can really help other women also to come and join the lead as an entrepreneur. And that's where they support each other. Fourth point, which I feel, you become when you are financially independent, I feel you start and somewhere you stop feeling that you're dependent on others. I have seen a different phase of women entrepreneurs or working ladies. Sometimes, even for a very, very small, I would say domestic needs, they are highly dependent on their spouses, because every critical decision in their family is either ruled or guided by so-called spouse. My take here is, if you're financially independent, I'm not saying that you become arrogant or you become egoistic and you start proving yourself that you are somewhere better than your spouse. Please understand, that's not the role I'm talking about. Here we are talking about balancing ground. You have to become support to each other as a supporting hand. Rather than proving your spouse that you are much better, you are becoming more independent. Please don't get that thing into your mindset, because that's a dangerous mentality. That's a dangerous mindset. That is not going to take you anywhere, because life is a journey of moving together, growing together, and creating a balanced life together, not about proving each other, and especially to the people whom we love the most, right? And fifth thing, which I feel, if you're financially independent women, you can be a role model to your children. Because tomorrow, when your son and daughter is growing and they see that their mother is someone who does each and every single responsibility so well, whether it comes to supporting to father, not only every time it's financial, but I think even emotionally it is very important to support everyone. So you also create that mindset in your children, and whosoever is watching you in the right mindset, which you help them to grow. And even your children will develop the senses that why they have to become self dependent. And they will start, then you'll see they start doing small things by they themselves. What do you do there as our responsible parents? You start guiding them. And that's where you really become a role model, even in terms of parenting your children. So today, these are the five simple steps which I do feel it is highly important for women, especially to keep into consideration when it comes to financial independence. Most important point here is, it's not about only just earning a paycheck every month, My dear friends, let me tell you, the most important journey is what you do even with that paycheck. Now, a lot of people have seen they have a filthy rich bank balance, but eventually they fail to plan, they fail to manage their expenses at the most. And again, they are into severe trouble of where my money is going. So it's not only about earning money, it's the most important art of how you are planning and managing that money is also highly important. Now, the second important and crucial area for women is to be balanced. When I talk about balance, I think it is equally important for every segment of this particular society, whether you are a male or a female, does not matter. But for females, I feel it is highly important because as they are into multiple roles. And from a female, generally, the expectations are really high because we expect them to be a perfect role model, whether they are into a role of wife, whether they are into a role of daughter, or any other leading role even into any organization. So when it comes to balancing, now let me tell you the most important challenge a women goes through is work life balance. And that's why most of the female they don't want to take up the higher roles in the organization, or I would say more responsible roles which can really lead a very good journey ahead in their life, because somewhere they fail to crack this work life balance, and that's where their family life become very troublesome and even their career takes a toss. Here I have simple mantra. First point, as a lady, you should always have me time. Now what is this me time? When you are at work, please ensure you give your 100%. But I am a firm believer when you are with your loved ones, you are with your family, you're on a vacation, or even you want to have your own special time where only you yourself, please be 100% there. Don't mix and match. When you are at work, you are thinking about family. When you are with your family vacation, then you are thinking about work, or you are again carrying your laptop with your work. That will not serve the purpose. That is going to create trouble in every segment of your life. Right? So always ensure you have your me time when nobody should be around you. You just sit with your cup of tea and you do self analysis. Now, what is the self analysis is all about? I'm also a human being, and I have to also understand that I also need a proper emotional connect. This is called self analysis. Be a firm believer of self love, radiate a art of compassion, gratitude. This is where something you have to reflect upon as a human being, because today somewhere I feel we are forgetting these special key elements of this divine, I would say universe, which this universe has naturally blessed all of us. And that's why we are disconnecting our main theme being a human being from this planet. So today it is highly important what sort of choices or practices we are having in our life. Second is what I feel work on what you are passionate about. See, when you work on what you are passionate about, let me tell you, you technically don't work at all. Even sometime 18 or 19 hours a day seems to be very easy going for you. The reason is because you are completely in love with what you do. And if you want to know a practical example, I think today I feel very happy about the kind of certain choices which I've done in my career at a very young age, though at that point of time it was looking very critical decisions. But then today when I look back, I feel so happy that all my choices once upon a time sounds was very I would say probably I could have haven't done it, but today when I see, I feel very passionate about it. And today if I enjoy every single bit of my work just because I love what I do. Third thing, as a woman, set boundaries. Now when I talk about boundaries, what I mean by that, I always feel as a woman, you are into multiple roles. So somewhere you are a boss, somewhere you are a working team member, somewhere you are a colleague, somewhere you are a wife, somewhere you are a daughter, right? Every relationship needs to be nurtured in the right manner. And in order to do so, you need to draw and set healthy boundaries. Never try to cross any boundary with interlinking things. The reason is when you cross boundaries and you don't set healthy boundaries, every relationship becomes toxic. Whether it is even your own relationship with your own spouse. And you must have seen in relationships, most of the time today, relationships does not sustain. Let me tell you, no relationships, I would say, die a natural death. They are murdered with choices like ego, choices like proving each other I am far better than you, or not giving a respect, not giving a right quality time in between your relationships. Please understand, relationships are highly important, and you have to create a balance into it just by ensuring that you have the right elements to create and nurture that relationship in the healthy boundaries. Next is take time out. As I say always, your family is very important, and I would say they are the most important people in your life. Whosoever it is, whether it is your if you're married, you have your spouse and your children. Even if you're not married, you're single. Let me tell you, nothing to worry about. You have the best time of your life. Create yourself. Don't indulge into activities which is only giving you lethargic energies and vibrations. Being a single person, you have to always start exploring what you resonate maximum with. So if you have certain activities and hobbies, like you love traveling, exploring ancient history of any country, right? Or you love singing, dancing, painting, it could be anything. Try to indulge yourself into healthy practices, because when you indulge yourself into healthy practices, that's where you start feeling that you are growing inside out, and that's the most important feel for everyone, right? Last point which I want to mention in order to become balanced individual is please ask for help. Understand, we all are human beings, we all have our own fair share of plus and minuses in life. Somewhere you will fail, somewhere you will succeed. Don't worry, it's life, my dear friend. You have to enjoy every up and down in your life, because that's the beauty of life. If everything is happening happy moment, then you will never realize the real meaning of life, that why you are there on this planet. And we will never balance our elements like jealousy, ego, or trying to prove that I am everyone or I know everything. And you start just superficially portraying people that you're the most powerful person on this planet. Please understand, your real strength lies when you can really make the opposite person feel that the person have a special connect with you as a human being. That's where you balance your all the elements in life. And if you're struggling enough with the problems in your life, don't hesitate, go and ask for some help. And there are a lot of experts available in the market who can really help you, provided that you should find out the right mentor for you. And that's where I always feel the right need for mentors, coaches, trainers comes into picture. And even for that matter, you need somebody from a healing background who is really a natural healer. Please go and get yourself balanced, because it is highly important to lead a high vibrational life. So that's all from my side, friends. I think I was able to add some sort of bit to your life, and this is going to really add a lot of value to your life. So thank you so much from my side. Over to you, Pradeep, sir.
Thank you so much, Sonesh ma'am, uh, for speaking to us on why women need to be more balanced and independent. And every point that you made is very valid, and people should listen to it. Especially, I like the point on spending, how you spend your money. All right, that is also very important. And you need to be balanced, because this is now the time for single mothers and such things, and that's part of our society now. And you really have to be very careful. In fact, ma'am, I think that women, even after they get married, should insist that they do their own job and things like that, and ensure that that they are working. So and many of them, of course, do, but most of them are just professionals. And that's my dog at the back. He's just climbed onto the uh, sideboard over there. Okay,
I
ma'am.
can see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. And before I leave, good evening, everyone. Before I leave, I request you to watch Detox, our disruptive literacy movement, which by our institution, Global Dream, which has been an initiative by Dr. Sunita Gandhi since 2014. This is to ensure everyone's participation in helping India become totally literate and by a people's movement. And foundational literacy and numeracy should be ensured for our brothers and sisters who are not so fortunate as we are. And on this, we have several talks a day. And for the talks that you would like to listen to, um, please go to 7408401000. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening and goodbye, everybody. See you
Thank
again
you.
tomorrow.
Thank you so much, all of you. Stay blessed and wish you all a very, very happy new year. Thank you so much. Take care. Stay blessed.
Thank you, ma'am, and a very happy new
Thank
year
you
to
so
you
much.
and to everybody else. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, sir.